Greetings, fellow Euro-Canadians. This is Kevin Goudreau of the Canadian Nationalist Front. A couple weeks ago, Sunday, March 18th, we had a White Pride rally. This was simply to show white pride and to celebrate European heritage. Nothing more, nothing less. A lot of people tried to label it as a white supremacist rally or call us Nazis or racists or what have you, which is the furthest thing from the truth. This is just hate mongering. These hate mongers, these cultural Marxists, these communists that try to push their views on everyone, and then promoting hatred against them. They are the true hate mongers. Trying to say that our flags were white supremacist and whatnot. The white pride flags are symbols of the Celtic cross, an ancient form of the Celtic cross that were found carved in stone thousands of years ago. What bonds us beyond genetics and blood and heritage are ancient religious symbols, and that's why we use the Christian Celtic cross. With the slogan "White Pride Worldwide." What's wrong with that? Gays can have gay pride. Blacks can have black pride. Unlike this Black Lives Matter racist group that promote hatred of whites and murder of whites, as per Usra Kogali, the co-founder of Black Lives Matter in Canada, advocating the murder of whites and how blacks are superior, etc. But somehow that's okay. That's fine. That's black rights, and that's that's okay. We had small numbers that day. Yes, we would have had a lot more, but a lot of people went to the anti-blasphemy M103 protests across Canada and 22 cities, by the way. There's not a lot of support for these radical Islamists, Iqra Khalid and her followers, and jihadi Trudeau. So, anyways, people are trying to claim that there was some public outrage or dissent for what we did, but actually, it's been a complete outpouring of support. I think I had one crank call on our hotline out of numerous calls of support. For every Facebook message or Twitter message that was negative, had maybe 5 or 6 positive messages or comments online. And also in the newspaper, there were 3 positive comments about our rally as opposed to 2. So that just gives you an indication that there's a lot more support than there was any so-called public outrage. Actually, our support has tripled. 3,000 people went to our website within 2 days with all kinds of positive comments. So, in essence, people have tried to claim that we're racist, we're Nazis. We're the farthest from Nazis that you can imagine. Number one, it's 2017. We're not in Germany. It's not 1940s. This is Canada. We're not national socialists. We're white nationalists. We're nationalists. We're patriots. We believe in democracy, even though it has been a corrupted system for some time. It's the best system we have at the moment. We're not racists. We're realists. It's pride, not hate. It's heritage, not hate. Many who see and resist cultural Marxists' brainwashing, forced political correctness that people are fed up with by branches of the thought police, are enraged by these hate mongers and what's happening in our country. Culture and heritage and support us and our efforts. The culture of hate and fear created by these cultural Marxists, these hate mongers, these leftists, this leftist elite class of, and they're just simply a minority of brainwashed, disaffected youth that are trying to fit in, and they parrot whatever they hear like lemmings. They don't really think for themselves. They think they're doing the right thing. They might have, they're idealists. But eventually, if they do wake up, we've had quite a few members that were like that when they were younger until they woke up. Um, but they try to instill white guilt. Well, there's nothing to feel guilty about being white. Let's see. We saved black people from slavery in Canada. We invented pretty much everything of consequence in Western civilization. We put man on the moon, created democracy, science, mathematics, science. Um, we're builders. Um, there's nothing that isn't created that we didn't create. So why feel any guilt or shame of that? Oppression? There's no oppression. These special interest groups, minority groups, they get special privileges. They get grants that we're not privy to, um, free daycare, all kinds of welfare checks when they come to the country, free lease on a car for a year, um, and like I said, special business grants, uh, and rights that just we don't have, and special religious freedoms for things like, let's say, Sikhs, for instance, can carry a kirpan in an Ontario courthouse, which is a 6-inch dagger, and they say, "Oh no, it's a religious symbol." Well, I've seen Sikhs go at it with scimitars in Surrey, British Columbia, with kirpans and scimitars. Yeah, religious freedom, they're taking it way too far, and so there's no reason for us to feel any white guilt. Uh, Nothing but pride in our race, our heritage, and our culture. And that's all we want to do is preserve that and celebrate it. There's nothing wrong with that. We don't deny anyone the right to do that themselves. But yet, why are we called Nazis or racists or bigots or whatever buzzwords they want to use from the left? Um, this cultural Marxist agenda is beyond any disgust we can have. These people, they may not realize what they're doing, how much hate mongering they're doing, promoting hatred against their own kind, and hatred for love of their culture and heritage when it's okay to be anything else but white. Take a moment to think about that. Anyways, this is Kevin Goudreau of the Canadian Nationalist Front. Just to give you a couple thoughts and let you know, yeah, we did a White Pride rally just for you and for us. And we're not going to take things sitting down anymore. People are out there standing up for you and for us. You are not alone. We are here. We are your voice. Our heritage, our homeland. This is the Canadian Nationalist Front. Good night.